Hey folks, welcome back. Today I'm reviewing the Saucony Ride ISO 2. So the Saucony Ride ISO 2 is a daily trainer from Saucony and is meant for that neutral runner who likes a very cushioned ride. Personally for me, I take it out when my feet are feeling a bit sore or tired, and it's very good for that. I'll go on to the tech of it now and the specifications, but just as a summary for me, I think the shoe is good. It's a good addition to Saucony's daily trainers, but I think for me there are better shoes out there on the market. Okay, so onto the upper. So first off, the upper is different to last year's iteration. Okay, so onto the upper. So first off, the upper is different to the ISO 1. Now I never had the ISO 1, but I have read reviews and this is a lot different apparently to it. It has a new ISO panel here, as you can see, just here along the upper, and this year it provides a good support system for your foot. So there's kind of punched eyelets here, and when you put your foot in there and when you tie it up, it kind of wraps around your foot to give you support and stability while you run, which is a great thing for shoes in general. Also here, in terms of the upper, it has a double jacquard mesh, and this is basically what it is here. It's the jacquard mesh, and so this is apparently supposed to be very breathable and is designed for that in mind. For me personally, I bring this shoe out in the winter months because I find my foot getting very sweaty underneath this jacquard mesh. That's my personal opinion. I know it's not supposed to be meant for that, or it's not supposed to, make your foot sweaty, but it does do that to mine. It is very, very plushy and really is designed for people who love plushy and comfortable shoes. Me, I like just standard, standard shoes in terms of I don't need plush, I don't need comfort, I'm very minimalistic in that approach, and for here it's just very, very cushioned, which is a good thing, and I can't really, downgrade it or give it less points because of that. So the tongue here is very, very plushy as well, suits the whole upper layout, and I have to say the fit is very well. It's true to size and it fits your foot very well, so the width and all the different measurements in here is designed to fit your foot, whichever size you get. So overall the upper is quite impressive for what it is, and it's very comfortable and really does provide that nice, stable, comfortable ride when you're out there doing the miles. Onto the midsole here. So with this shoe you get a combination of Everrun foam and PowerRun foam. So together they provide a very cushioned, soft ride. So for me personally speaking, I thought it was fine, and it does exactly what it says in the tin here. I wouldn't necessarily say that it gives you a great energy return or push for those faster miles if you're out there doing the tempo sessions or interval sessions, but for a daily trainer it does exactly what it's meant to do, which is great. The drop here is 8mm, so that's normal. That's normally what you find in a daily trainer. So overall, the midsole for me it's good, it does what it says, and I have no complaints whatsoever. So with the outsole, you're getting a thinner outsole than you got with the ISO 1, and they've added in crystal rubber here to make it a more bouncy feel when you're running. And here you can see here the blue strips here are rubber, and plenty of rubber, so in terms of the grip, I mean on the roads where I run it's perfect, no issues whatsoever, whether it be dry weather, wet weather, what have you, and plenty of foam, plenty of rubber. With this shoe, it's just full of everything. It's a very, not exaggerated shoe, but what I'm trying to get at here is that it serves the purpose of a really well cushioned, proper, daily trainer, which is durable and hits all the right marks. I have to say Saucony have, hit every mark here. But yeah, that's the outsole. For me, didn't have many issues with the outsole. Again, as I touched on with the midsole, I just felt that the injury return from this shoe wasn't as great as other daily trainers that I have. But with that being said, still an impressive outsole. So, having touched upon the text and the specifications of this shoe, I'll just give you all my overall impressions of this shoe. So, yeah, I like this shoe. I think it's a good daily trainer. For me, would it be my number one daily trainer? No. Why is that? And hopefully I explained it well enough during this review, but for me, it just lacks that oomph that I have gotten with other daily trainers in my rotation of shoes. Again, I think the shoe hits every mark, but for me personally, it's just a bit too cushioned. It's a bit too plushy. It gets a bit too hot out there in the summer months. Great for winter months when you just want to wrap up and you just want to wear the comfiest and the, heaviest of shoes just to save you from, feeling cold in your feet. But for me, I think, I have used the shoe quite a bit since I got it. I got it there around maybe, 6 months ago now at this stage, and I've enjoyed it, but I expected more out of it. And that just simply comes down to, it's not the type of shoe that I would normally wear or would normally like to wear. People say that this shoe can be used for races, and I've seen reviews say this. Absolutely no way. I would never use this in a race. It's just too heavy. It's 9.8 ounces, which is 278 grams, and even for a daily trainer, it's quite heavy. And you can even feel it when I hold it here. I mean, it's certainly not a minimalistic shoe, and I usually go for minimalistic shoes. So overall, and it might sound now that I'm going to give it a bad grade, but I'm not. I mean, I still think it's a good, worthy shoe, and definitely contender for a place in your running shoe rotation. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10, which is good for me. And I mean, I could even stretch to 7.5, but I'm going to give it a 7 because I feel that there's other shoes in the market which deserve more attention and are just better in general. But this is a good, solid shoe and an improvement upon the ISO. Now again, I haven't reviewed the ISO, I don't own the ISO, the original, it's the ISO 2, but going from reviews and all that, it definitely is an improvement, which is a good thing. So hopefully they keep improving this. I think they should shed the weight of this shoe in the next iteration, and in terms of doing anything else, make it a bit less plushy, because just for me, it's just too plushy. As I said earlier, my feet get a bit sweaty when I'm, doing those 5, 6, 7 milers in the shoe, which for me is a no-no. I don't like that. But overall, if you're into comfort, then it's a good shoe for you. So yeah, happy with it, but not overly delighted. But look, I don't regret the purchase. Oh, to actually touch upon the price, I mean, I got this for, I think, €90, and it's on sale now. It's usually on sale for around €80 or even lower than that. But for the price, for a daily trainer, you can easily spend up to $150 for a good daily trainer. to get this for under €100, it's a bargain. It really is. So I would not regret buying this shoe for anything under, €100 or €90. It's worth it. It's worth your time and worth your money. So yeah, that's it. A good shoe, but I think there are better out there. So yeah.